begin soon. In the name of the hero, seize victory.
Alright everybody, hello, it's Big Deku bringing you another video, and today I want to talk about the game, but let me give you a quick feature that I found out about. Even forgot this feature existed in this game, but if you go to Battle Records in your profile, you can see a button to the side of all your games that says download. You click on that and then you press play and you can watch your gameplay. You can rewatch your gameplay, and that's what you're seeing right now. You're gonna see a lot of camera angles, weird camera angles, and different viewpoints using switching camera views. And yeah, I even forgot this feature existed. My brother was the one that reminded me about this feature because I didn't record this gameplay the normal way, and so but I thought this was a good game, and so he reminded me that this feature existed, and that's what you're seeing right now. But let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's talk about the game. So I knew that the game wasn't gonna last. Uh, Back in, I think, January, I made a video with Fang Mao. I was kind of sick, and I did a rant about the game, and I said that the game wasn't gonna last past the summer. I was kind of right. They decided to shut down the servers, or they're gonna shut down the servers in April, April 21st or 22nd, something like that. But yeah, I could tell since of June last year, this game wasn't gonna last. They just weren't having really good updates or patches. It was inconsistent. Most of the patches that they were coming out with were just re-nerfs and rebuffs of existing heroes. And so like they weren't doing any substantial updates to change the game. They added karma ever since the beginning. They had a very slow start. It had a very good flow. It had a good aggressive style of playing, but that was pretty much all they had. They didn't have really good itemization. They didn't have good balancing systems. So like yeah, the game was really in a really rough spot. Um, So that was one of the key moments I knew that this game wasn't gonna last. And also they were competing. Everybody wants to be like wanted to be nice and say that these games weren't predecessor and overprime weren't competing with each other, but they were. They're literally the same game with the same model, same heroes. And there's nothing you can say that, you know, basically these games were literally competing against each other. Um, and it seems like Pred won that battle. Whether or not Pred will succeed, that's up to them. They have their own issues, you know. I've played Pred since December of 2022, and the game had a really good start. In my opinion, it had better start than Overprime. But it seems like they don't have any substantial updates as well. They've had basically the same game since the beginning. So Pred is also in the spot as well. So I hope the game succeeds, but you know that it's now up to Pred to turn it up. You know, make some big changes, and if they don't want to be the next dead Paragon copy. So that's my thought on that for a bit. But I really wanted this game to succeed. This Overprime in my opinion, had the highest potential. You know, it felt a little new. It had sprint mode, which I really liked. It had that aggressive flow, hypertension. I like that. It had your adrenaline pumping. It was a really good game. But just they weren't really consistent with balancing changes, and you know, just trying to make the game unique. You know, it just felt so incomplete, and it was kind of frustrating. Um, I tried to support it by buying skins. Their skins were really good compared to Pred. These skins were amazing, but that's about it. After realizing that this game was just in a really rough spot, I just stopped. I stopped paying these skins. I stopped buying stuff for them. I just felt like they weren't keeping up with the demand that we players had, and yeah, they decided to close. It could be from a different reasons, Netmarble pulling funding, the Korean issue with Twitch and the internet going on, and just maybe the devs weren't passionate about this game as we thought. You know, in my opinion, I always felt like this game was a quick cash grab, like for Netmarble. Apparently, Netmarble was having some money issues. I just heard about that in the stream. Whether that's true or not, it doesn't make a difference. The game was just not really well made overall. It had the potential, but the devs or Netmarble weren't meeting up to those demands that the players had. So, yeah, it's sad to see a game die like this, but that's the way it goes. I will be making I will be moving on to Pred. I'll be making some videos on Pred, see how the game has gone through the year. I haven't been playing it. I stopped playing it after Paragon came out. After Paragon the Overprime came out. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to Pred and give Pred a chance and see how it feels after a year. I felt like it had a good start. I just hate the UI. The UI is pretty bad. I hate its ping system. Just one of the reasons I left predecessor is because of its poor UI system, and also I guess the lack of movement speed, which is one of the reasons I started playing Paragon, is because of the movement speed. Those were my only two big issues on Pred, but in my opinion, Pred had the better start. It had passives, it had unique item customization, as in you could do unique builds. As you see on my channel, if you look at my channel, I try to make unique builds, and that's what made the game fun for me. But that was about it. It was only me trying to make unique builds that made me want to play this game. I didn't feel like playing rank because rank was really bad, and yeah, overall the game was just not really well balanced. They kept releasing OP heroes without balancing them, and it felt frustrating every single patch. They could have balanced it in the beginning, but I guess they were trying to sell skins, or they just were poor at developing characters. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be going to Pred, and hopefully you guys enjoy those videos. And let's give Pred a chance. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be releasing some old clips that I have that haven't released yet. So you'll be seeing some old recorded gameplays. But maybe I'll do a couple videos before the server shutdown. Or I'll still be playing with my brother if he still wants to play this game. So we'll see what I do with Overprime until April 22nd, or yeah, April 22nd. Maybe I'll do some last videos in April. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I really had hope for this game. I really did. I played this game for a year. Even when with its poor patches, I had really high hopes for it. As much as I was toxic in the game. In reality, I felt like this game had the highest potential, and it's sad to see it go. But I'm happy to have been part of this game's history. I'm happy to have find the courage to make these videos for you guys. At first, I didn't want to. I didn't feel like the need to make these videos, but ever since I've joined the tournament, I've played for a team. I've had the confidence to start recording my gameplays and start posting them. So thanks to those guys in Duality, Vet, Outloot Viper, and World Serpent for recruiting me, and making me part of their team. And also a shout out to Ego, who hosted the Overprime OPL tournament. He also gave me the courage to start recording videos and putting myself out there. So thanks to him for seeing my potential in being in the tournaments, and I'm glad to have been part of Overprime's history. I remember when the original Paragon came out in like 2016. I wanted to try it, but I was still in high school, and I only had like PS3, so I couldn't really play the game. I couldn't even afford it. So when I heard that this game was gonna come out, I was really excited. I was excited to actually try both of the games. That's why I paid. I paid for the Legendary Edition for Pred. It was $40. I felt like that was not a lot. But I was willing to pay for Paragon the Overprime as well. But when they came out free to play, I was like, that's a great start. But free to play wasn't enough, and we're getting the server shut down. So again, thank you guys for watching my videos. I'm grateful for Paragon, for the game. I'm thankful that the game existed, but this is just how things go sometimes. Some games make it, some games don't. And I hope that you guys continue to watch my channel, and would like you guys to grow along with me and see how see what the future holds for my channel. I do see a bunch of games coming out. I might try Smite 2. It does look like an exciting game. One of the reasons I don't play Smite 1 is because of the graphics. I am a graphics junkie. I like when things look nice and crispy, so hearing that the game is coming out in Engine 5, I believe, and having better graphics, I'm kind of excited to try Smite 2. I also just heard about Gigantic, or Gigantic, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I've also seen that game be promoted a while back, and now that I can afford games, I'll be willing to give that game a chance as well. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video, and I hope to see you guys in my future Pred content.
Don't mind me.
The Prime Guardian's underling has spawned. An ally has slain an enemy.
Summon skill.
The Prime Spirit has spawned. Has slain an enemy. The enemy tower is under attack.
In a fire, burning bright. I believe that's your
Enemy.
Hyperflux ready. Don't Here we go. That's it.
The enemy tower is under attack. The enemy tower is under attack. An ally has slain an enemy. The enemy tower has been enemy inhibitor destroyed.
Got that one.
Has been slain. Shaking the battlefield. The Prime Guardian has spawned.
I'll be right back. My response is getting formed. Heading back. Slow down.
Been overpowered. The Allied tower is under attack. Ally has slain an enemy. The Allied tower is under attack.
Easily done.
Has slain an enemy. Going berserk. The Prime Spirit has spawned. Has slain an enemy.
is
The
up.
enemy inhibitor is under attack.
Here I come. Don't hold back. Not so bad. Hey! A bit more thoughtful.
An ally has
Oh,
slain
come on
the
then.
enemy.
Hit Fancy another go. Be right back. I'm heading back.
Inhibitor has respawned. You're mine!
Ready to go. Beg your pardon.
An ally has slain an enemy.
Justice vow.
The enemy inhibitor destroyed. The enemy core is under attack. The enemy inhibitor destroyed.
All right. I didn't record this game, unfortunately. But I decided to use the game's own recorded gameplays. I'll show you where you can get your recordings. You just basically have to go to your battle records and then go to your battle. Yeah, just go to your profile, go to battle records, and then on the right side it should say download, and that's where you get your games from. And so that's where I was basically recording all of the game that you saw. But yeah, this is pretty much how we did. We started pretty strong, I would say. We were putting a lot of pressure on the duo in the beginning, and then I started rotating, and my god, Kai is just so fun to play with. Especially when you have Marauder's Watch, you can just use your attack speed to just continuously activate the passive of Marauder's Watch, and you can just spam your abilities non-stop, obviously until you run out of mana. But by the time that happens, you could easily get like 4 to 5 kills by yourself. So I go Marauder's Watch, and then I go Maladora's Spray, because you know you're around enemies, and that nullifies their physical defense, and you know gives you a bit of physical power while you're around people, and it gives you a bit of pen and cooldown. So it's such a well rounded item. It's good for junglers. And then I went Shock Energy. That way I could get a bit of movement speed before I get to another lane, and you know get that burst damage once I hit a target, and it slows them down as well. So you know I can output more damage on them while they're slowed for a second. But we had a good solo laner. We had a good ADC. My bro Muy Boy was able to keep them at bay. Oh, and yeah, GG. Like and subscribe for more.